Since I have nothing to lose, literally nothing to lose, and I kept alive a ghost. The thing is, like, they're airing back-to-back documentaries on the Kennedy assassination, and people like me didn't have any interest in, like, there's a whole, if I'm a creative writer, if I wanted to go make buku money off, like, babbling, writing crazy books like people do about this. But I'm saying, like, I was, because, like, people like me, even says on my Facebook page, like, Political Views LaRouche, I was curious what the LaRouche Political Action Committee, like, says about such a thing, because I knew he had thoughts on it, and that's a person who's talking about other things. Right, I mean, it's interesting. I looked on the page, right, it talks about the crucial insight of leading patriots is the apparatus who assassinated JFK, coming out of the little-known speeches on economy and the future-oriented economic programs, his revolutionary economic agenda, which is the mooring plan to absolute and certain scientific and economic progress for our country. What's interesting is that it mentions that whatever Kennedy speeches, on the little-known Kennedy speeches he's referring to, he talks about the scientific and economic progress. In the political economy of the American Revolution, one of the things they speak about is that we're taught in school that like John Locke is like a name we know with the inspiration for the Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and the founding of our country. So what's not known is that the actual influence was what's called I think they refer to the Cameralist School of Economics, which actually goes back to people who the influence is unknown on the political economic dimension of the foundation of our country, which goes back to all the way from the 16th century onward German economic thought. Not Great Britain, our principal economic enemy, was the influence of the founding. Otherwise, why would we have had the revolution? No, it actually the foundations go back to the link between the idea that science drivers and economics are linked, and you can't separate them by doing economics on a blackboard, which is where the neoliberal project came from. That science and economics, that is physical science and economics and physical economics, are linked, but that's the influence on the political economy of the American Revolution from hundreds of years of German economic thought, not British. Britain, our principal economic enemy, basically Chomsky says that, not your friend. That's interesting, but that's just in the introduction to long essays on the Kennedy assassination. It's available. I'd look into it if I were you. But I'm just bringing you what I looked into in 1 second, because that was on, but maybe not everyone has time to know about the books, The Anglo-American Establishment, The Political Economy of the American Revolution, and look into LaRouche PAC. That's what you can do with time on your hands. That's the best way to be of service I could think of, not knowing what's going on.